Hello, my name is Faith Edison, the leader of Group 3 for the Department of Accounting. This video is for FBA 264, Business Communication. In this video, my teammates and I will be discussing the elements of communication. But the elements of communication are the building blocks of the communication process and the components that make up communication. Without these elements, it is impossible to say that communication has really taken place. These elements include the sender, encoding, the message, channel, the receiver, decoding, feedback, and noise. My teammates will delve into these elements in detail.
Hello, my name is Naomi Okikiri. I'll be speaking on the sender. The sender is the one who initiates a message, is otherwise known as the originator, the source, or the place from which the message comes from. The sender can be an individual, a group, or an organization, depending on the number of people sending the message. The sender can also be a writer, a speaker, or someone who simply uses gestures, depending on the mode of transmission of the message. For instance, in this presentation, we are a team of 10 and we are sending this message as a group, and we are transmitting it verbally and with the use of body language. Now, it is very important and crucial for the sender to be clear about his intention or goals when sending a message. In this video presentation, our intention as a group is to educate you on the elements of communication, and we hope we'll achieve that at the end of this. The sender performs several roles that include selecting the type of message, analyzing the receiver, encouraging feedback, and eliminating communication barriers if necessary.
My name is Kone Bolua William, and in this video I will be speaking on encoding. Encoding is a process of converting unorganized thoughts and ideas into a form that's transmittable or can be transmitted through a channel. Encoding is also the process of defining or making the message understandable to the receiver. For instance, in this video, the message is encoded in English language and is also encoded in a visual format which is understandable to the receiver. In the classroom, the lectures are encoded in English language which is understandable to the students, which are also the receivers. In a board meeting, the messages are encoded in English language and visual representations such as charts, graphs, and pictures or other formats.
Good morning, my name is Asma Abdulaziz, and let's talk about the message. The message is the content or information the sender conveys to the receiver. It is the core content of communication. Without a message, there is no communication. What is the sender transmitting and what is the receiver receiving? The message must be clear, concise, and understandable to the receiver. The message being transmitted in this video is element of communication.
I'm Fasla David. I was speaking on channels of communication. Channel of communication is a medium through which message is transmitted from the sender to the receiver. There are various forms of channels of communication, which are visual communication, verbal communication, written communication, and non-verbal communication. Visual communication is the sending of information in the form of images and display boards. Examples are projectors, videos, and slides. Written communication is the transmission of information in written forms. Examples are through magazines, newspapers, and news. While verbal communication is the use of spoken words to compose when sending an information to the receiver. Examples are can be through video or face-to-face interaction. While the last one, non-verbal communication, is the use of gestures and body language to communicate to the other person. Examples are facial expression and shaking of head. Examples of facial expression can be through a smile. So the choice of channel depends on the nature of messages the audience and the sender's intention. Most times, various channels of communication are used to ensure effective communication.
Hello, my name is Aditi Sinali. The elements I will be discussing was the receiver. The receiver is the individual or organization that is receiving the message from the sender. The receiver's ability to understand or comprehend the message depends on factors like knowledge of the topic, by background, and by background I mean people with different cultural backgrounds communicate with each other on a daily basis. So to communicate efficiently and effectively, we have to consider the background of the receiver. And we have language skills. Language skills is the ability to express yourself coherently and to communicate efficiently with others. The language skill that should be conveyed in the message that will be understood by the receiver also has to be considered. And for example, the receiver of this message in the video is you, the viewer.
Hello, my name is Olubika Barali and I will be talking about decoding. So now decoding is the process by which the receiver interprets the information sent by the sender. This can be by reconstructing the idea of the message in a way that it makes much more sense. And the receiver can choose to do this by analyzing both the content and context of the information, which can be either subconsciously. For example, as you're watching this video, you're subconsciously projecting images in your head in a way that you understand the information better, or through deliberate interpretation. Another example, if I asked you what you've learned so far from this video, you probably not say everything word for word. That's because you've decoded the information in a way that you understand. And so for this video, decoding is very important for you to understand the element of communication.
Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Amleka and I'm here to talk about feedback. What is feedback? Feedback is the receiver's response to the sender's message after decoding it. Feedback helps to indicate to the sender that the receiver has received the message and is ready to work on it. Many times there is often a reversal of positions between the sender and the receiver. When, for example, when you leave a comment on a video, for example, you watch this video and you leave a comment, you become the sender and become the receiver, and then it helps us to communicate more effectively in future.
Hi, my name is Aditayo Adekola Taiwo. I'm here to talk about noise. Noise is anything that interferes with the communication process. Anything that affects the clarity and accuracy of the message is noise. Noise can be physical, semantic, psychological, or physiological. When I'm talking about noise in the sense of physical, I'm talking about like loud music. For example, now, if you're reading and somebody is trying to play a very loud music beside you, that loud music to you is noise. And when I'm talking about semantic aspect of noise, I'm talking like language barrier. In this video, if I'm speaking in a language that you don't understand, that's the semantic aspect of noise. If I'm speaking in a very foreign language, you won't be able to understand me, and you not being able to understand me is noise. Then when I'm talking about the psychological aspect of noise, I'm talking about the mood of the receiver. If you're talking to a very angry person, the person won't be able to understand your message because the person is in a state where he can't understand what you're trying to say because of the mood of the receiver. And when I'm talking about the physiological aspect of noise, I'm talking about having hearing disabilities.
Hi, my name is Oboko Divine. My colleagues have spoken about the various elements of communication, which include sender, encoding, message, the channel of communication, the receiver, decoding, feedback, and noise. All these make up an effective communication process. The business manager should also note the following. 1. All the elements of communication makes up the communication process. Therefore, no one is more important or less important than the other. Secondly, he or she should note that noise interferes with the communication process, thereby affecting the clarity and the accuracy of the message being sent from the sender to the receiver of the message. The business manager should try as much as possible to minimize the noise.